Good evening, everybody. This is Justin Peden, Spirit of the Outdoors. We're going to try to put together some more hunting and fishing videos in the future. And before we get hard into hunting and trapping, I wanted to put together some more fishing videos right quick at the end of the summer. And personally, fall is one of the better times to fish. For me, I enjoy it more then. Seems like there's less people out, fishing. More people's into hunting. And yeah, I like to be solitude kind of to myself for most things that I do. But I wanted to do a good Grennel video. Now, Grennel's more of a warm weather fish. What you're going to know this as is bowfin. We call them Grennel right around here where I'm from. But they're, and over in Alabama, they call them scaly cats. I know around Louisiana they're called a mudfish. They've got several different names, but it's a bowfin. We call them Grennel. And I love Grennel. They're probably one of my favorite fishes to eat. Now, I love white perch. I love catfish. Those are probably the next two. And then I eat bass when the water's right. When the water is cool, there's certain fishes that are fish that are good then to eat. And when the water gets warm through the summer, we tend to quit fishing for them as much because they're not as good to eat. And normally when I go fishing, I'm feeding myself. I'm gonna bring home fish to eat now. I'm not knocking anybody that wants to fish and release and do it as a hobby. You do that. I don't, I just don't do it. When I get time to go, I want to eat fish but the outdoors to me is more of a way of feeding myself. I feel like the Lord's provided this for me to enjoy, but also to feed me, to sustain me. I don't have to spend all of my money on groceries. I'd rather eat the natural things, the fish, the deer, the squirrels, the stuff, that's good. And I like to eat what I enjoy eating. I don't tend to eat things that's just not good to me. It's like raccoon. I've tried to cook coon several different ways, and I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm probably going to do it some more this fall, and just see if I can find a way to prepare it that I like it. But what I've done here in this video is I've dug some footage that I had this summer of a Grennel fishing trip. I hadn't made this into a video because the footage is not real good. The video quality, I didn't get a lot of footage on it. It's going to be a real short video. But this is probably my personal best Grennel that I've caught. It weighed around 11 pounds, and I put a picture at the end of this video of that. But I basically, after I hung him, I did a little filming of me in a canoe. I paddled into an area. There's a pretty deep hole down the river that nobody else gets to fish. And there's no roads that go right into it. You got to walk in there, and the water's low that time of year. You can't really drive a motorboat in there. So I paddled the canoe in here, and I hang this nice Grennel on cut bait. Now, what I fish with is cut bait. What I had did is I was brim fishing, and we're in Mississippi. We're not allowed to use bluegill as bait. So when I catch like a sun perch or a red belly, what we call them, and I'm not sure exact the tech name, but they have a real red breast and they're a little bit smaller than a bluegill. I don't know what you like to call them. We call them red bellies. And I cut part of one up, and that's what we were fishing with as bait in this particular instance. And I hooked it on a big circle hook and a pole that I had rigged up heavy with a cork to throw cut bait. And so that's what I was fishing with, and we hung this monster. I want y'all to check it out, and I'll talk to you a little bit at the end of this clip. This is where it's at, boys. This is it. Get a good hook. You see that right there? I don't know how in the world I'm gonna get him in this canoe. I ain't got a dip net. Oh my God, that joker has drugged me all over this hole. Oh, good God. Ugh. All right, I gotta cut the phone off so I can figure out how to get him on the bank. Just had to make sure you could see him. He is huge. Well, I gotta say, we got him. This joker is huge. This is probably my biggest to date. But boys, this is why you use leaders. Scared me. I don't want to lose him. I don't know if I've ever really been a fan of circle hooks. It's got him hooked good though. I drug him, he drug that canoe all over that hole right there. And I can't tell you where that hole is, because that's a secret. Because the only way to get to it is with that canoe. We'll tell you what he weighs later on tonight. All right, folks, thank y'all for watching this clip. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I just wanted to put together a little Grennel footage. I didn't get to make a good Grennel video, and it's getting a little too late in the year to go back Grennel fishing. They're not biting as well, and I'm going to be honest with you, the otters have really worked the holes over down there in the river because a Grennel is a bigger fish, and the otters tend to eat the bigger fish first. So they've tearing out all the beaver dams, so the water's draining out. They're not keeping any water for our ducks, our fish down here in this. It's basically on the Nanawarya WMA, and my personal opinion, they're doing a horrible job of managing it. They just want to slaughter all the beavers, and they hate a beaver dam, but we've always depended on these beaver dams to keep the fish up in this part of the swamp, and it creates habitat for the ducks during the spring, but they have went through, and I don't know, they tear out every beaver dam they see and try to kill every beaver they see. So, you know, that kind of aggravates me in a way, but you just deal with it. The government, they run it like they want to. But the Grennel are it's getting hard to catch. The last 2 times that I have went Grennel fishing, I honestly didn't even catch one. So that's why I put together this footage to let you see that there was a few down there. People like me eat them, so they good to eat. But thank y'all for watching this video. Like, subscribe to the channel. If you hadn't hit that thumbs up down there, please do that. It helps my videos out. It helps my feelings too. But if there's other things that y'all would like to see me fish for, things that you'd like to see me do, we're going to try to do some more hunting and camping this fall. We're going to do some more fishing. We're going to do some bass fishing here pretty quick. I've got a pond that we try to manage that's in my father-in-law's pond. We're trying to really get some of the bass out of it. It's overpopulated bass, so we're going to do some pond bass fishing videos pretty quick. But we're going to get hard into the hunting and trapping and stuff here in the fall and doing some camping. So y'all stick with us on these videos, but give me some feedback on what you like. You know, I'm trying to get more quality videos out, some better footage. So I hated to really put this together, but I wanted to put this video together. So I hope y'all like it. Thank y'all for watching, man. Y'all have a good one.